Duddy Hammer opens the gate. The prince says goodbye to the Minotaur and goes into the portal. A moment later, he finds himself in a rainy alley in his hometown in Japan. Meanwhile, the Minotaur left the tower and began to think about what he should do now.
What is that?
Let's take a look.
No, stay where you are. I'll be right back. Oh no, not that. You won't lure me. I will not play these games anymore. Do you hear me? I'm too old for all this. What the hell was that? Someone played a cruel joke on me. Well, anyway, I'm in an unfamiliar part of the Lost Lands. I need to find out what kind of mansion this is. Oops. It's obvious that the house is abandoned, but it doesn't mean that no one lives there. Hey! Is anyone here? It looks like some kind of workshop. Apparently keys were made here. This explains why there are so many different keys in the mansion. It smells like some alcohol. Probably it's the smell of the barrel's contents. What? That's Fulner's hammer. Why is it here? There's no one here either.
Grandmother!
What? Kiana! You scared me so much! Why are you here? You're supposed to be in college!
Well, all this difference in time. While I've been walking here, at most only one break has passed at the college.
You hid from me that you were traveling to the Lost Lands. I thought we were all done with that a long time ago.
I once found that amulet at your house that allowed you to travel here, and I couldn't resist. And why not?
Kiana, this is not just a walk. It's dangerous. You acted irresponsibly and dragged me into this too for some reason.
Believe me, Grandma, I wouldn't do this for no reason. Something happened that requires your participation.
And what is that?
During my journey, I decided to visit your old friends. Well, Marin's hut is no more. There's just old ashes in its place. It seems the house was burned down a long time ago. I never found Marin himself. Then my search led me to this estate. It turned out that Volner lived in it. However, I didn't find him either. But I found his diary, and I learned the most terrible thing there.
What? What did you find out?
You should read it yourself. I've bookmarked it in 2 important places.
Does Volner really live in a place like this? It's nothing like him. We need to read his diary now. I don't believe it. Volner killed Marin. But for what? Why? What happened?
Did you notice the strange code in the diary? I hope we can use it somehow.
Well, let's try to make a key using the drawing on this rag.
It looks like Fulner's busy making something in the back room.
As usual. Fulner, dear, it's me, Susan.
It seems that he can't hear you. Can he wear earplugs? There's a current charge in the fireplace. The mechanism works.
Fulner is as in. Kiana, now you shoot the ball!
Fire!
Proceeding fire! This is not Fulner.
Is it some robot?
This is very strange. hexagon.
What is this?
This is a time travel artifact invented by Marin.
Cool.
But why is it here?
Now, this is it recording. Now, is it recording yet? Well, I think I'm screwed. I mean, I'm dying. I can feel it. No one has yet invented a cure for old age. The only person I knew who could live forever was Marin. However, he did not know the secrets of his longevity himself. Nevertheless, I killed him. Practically an immortal man. And my friend.
Strange. It's Fulner's voice.
Well, yes. Who else? That's obvious.
No, I mean, the voice of Fulner that I knew before we reincarnated him into Uri's body, which already had a different voice.
Is it strange?
Yes, unless Fulner found a way to get his body back at the end of his life.
Yes, I regret it. I was deceived. I was exposed to dark forces. They clouded my consciousness. But that was a long time ago. A very long time ago. Who influenced me, you'll ask? But I don't know. I don't remember. It's like someone wiped out the part of my memory. But I do remember exactly what had happened. Since then, I have lived in complete solitude. During this time, I managed to settle in this stupid mansion, far away from everyone, where my sanity returned to me over the years, and my only friend was this robot that I made for myself. Now, my life has come to an end, and I want to make things right.
Make what right?
Susan, my dear, if you ever happen to find yourself in this place, this record is for you. You will find the time hexagon in the chest. You can use it to go back in time and prevent me from making the wrong choice. Don't let me succumb to the dark forces. I set the right time on the hexagon, so you don't have to worry about that. The main thing is not to launch it indoors. Go out into the courtyard of the mansion, so as not to get stuck somewhere. Forest grew on the site of the mansion in the past, but there was a clearing on the site of the courtyard. The risk of hitting a tree would be minimal there. When you arrive in the past, find a mine on a hill near the river. You will find my refuge in the dungeon of this mine.
The mine on the hill by the river. Got it.
Oh, right. The hexagon won't work unless it's filled with the ashes of a sentient being. I took care of that too. I will become these ashes. I will die soon anyway, so I have built a crematorium here, and I am going to commit self-immolation. Don't worry, I will not suffer. When I feel that this day will be my last day, I'll sit in this cage with barrels of fuel attached to it. I will connect contacts to my heart that will activate the fire as soon as my heart stops, so I will not feel anything. Although, that would be the right thing. Forgive me, Susan, and help me. The code to the cell: red northeast, green south-southwest, blue west.
What do you think about all this?
I don't know yet. It's all very difficult to understand. Fulner killed Marin, and then he burned himself so that I could travel back in time to convince him.
Don't become evil. It's simple. Will you do it?
Of course. Fulner is my friend.
we already in the past?
It looks like it. The forest and the clearing. Everything is just like Fulner said.
Fulner also told us about the mine where his shelter was located. We need to find it.